hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
All right, good day everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to the channel, you do not know me yet, I am Mommy Lala, and welcome to the continuing series of my Vlogmas 2025. I know it's been quite a while. I have not been able to go live every day just like the previous years, but I'm doing a catch up. Yes, there's so many events happening in real life events that, as you know, as I grow older, I realize that multitasking is not something that I can do pretty well up to now, right? So I just needed to focus on what just needed to be done first, and hopefully, okay, I don't want to promise anymore that this will be the start that I will continue to go live daily from now till the end of December, right? And we have, all right, this is Laurie. Hi, Laurie. Thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. And Tamara. Hello, my friend. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys so much. I haven't been in the chat as well of our other dear friends because I sleep quite late and then I wake up so early, and I live in the Philippines, and we are one of the, I think we're in the top 10 in the world of the worst traffic jam situation. So it takes out all the energy in me at the end of the day, so I could barely really do the live streams which I normally do at night. So I'm very grateful that you guys are here, and yes, we are back. Day number 13 was the last day that we went live, and for that day we finished off our BT21 unboxing. All right, so if you missed that, you could check out my previous live stream. We finished off the 12, and finally, remember number 5 for that one. For those who were here, we couldn't, it was an empty, it was an empty box, so to speak, right? There was nothing there. And finally, we found the answer, because apparently it actually slid off to the number 12 slot. All right, so there you go. So for today, we're going to be finishing off, continue opening rather, my advent calendar. So I have 3 left. Okay, my snack advent calendar prepared by my awesome nanny, Yaya Made. And then, of course, my advent calendar box curated by my son and my daughter. And what is the other one? Oh, the gummy bears. Okay. All right. So with that, let's start. Okay. So let's start first with the snackies. Right. So some of the snacks probably are something that might interest you because maybe it's not there where you live. Okay, so how about you guys during the season, like this time of the year? Is there anything that you particularly like to snack? Oh, it's a pokey, right? So this is one of my kids' favorite snacks. So of course, since I get to buy it, I also get to eat some of it, right? All right, so let me just check a little. All right, okay, because this might be important, my friends. I will just check what came in. All right, there you go. Oh, okay. All right, so and then day number 14. So something I can snack on while we're working today because I'll be doing 14, 15, and 16. All right, it's already the 21st, 22nd, my dears. 3 days before Christmas. Excuse me. Okay, apologies. Oh, breadsticks from Nissin. This is it's a garlic parmesan. Ooh, okay, hold on, guys. I just need to ask water. Hold on. Okay, dry throat needs water. Needs hydration. For day number 15. What is for day number 15? So my nanny used this like pouches. All right. Oh, it's breadsticks day. So it's this one is I think this is the classic. Just like regular breadsticks. This one's with a new flavor. Okay, thank you, baby.
Ooh, nice selection.
My son said nice selection for the snacks. Okay, so I think what my nanny did was just to raid the pantry and whatever is there. All right, and Laurie said, I love the strawberry. Oh, you love strawberry too, Laurie. Awesome. My kids love chocolate, but I love strawberry. Anything strawberry flavor, I like. Okay, what is this? Richie. Okay, this is a local manufacturer and local brand. So I'm pretty sure you probably won't have this over there. It's actually, I like this. It tastes like milk. I don't know if, imagine eating a snack flavor that tastes like milk. So something like, the feels of cereal. Yes, yeah. But this one is like a, what do you call that? What do you call that? Like chips, right? So it does look like this. They're very delicious. It's not too sweet. Just okay. Imagine eating bread with condensed milk. Is that weird? Okay, so that's Richie. My kids don't like this much, but I like it. Apologies for talking when I'm eating. But this is the snack reveal, so it is meant to happen. So there's no strawberry. I hope there's a strawberry flavored in the next couple of days because this is gonna be till the 25th. I think 24th, sorry. This is the regular breadsticks. It's shaped like so. It sticks. Yeah. I don't know why it's shaped like this, but I know sticks aren't shaped like that. So this one I haven't tasted. This is a new one. The garlic parmesan. I definitely will be able to finish all of this because I have a lot of things to do today. So if you're gonna be doing something, go ahead. I'm pretty sure by the time you get back, I'll probably still be here. Vicky, hello, my friend. Although I have not been commenting because normally at night before I go to sleep, I check on Vicky's videos. So I've seen, her latest videos. I really need to make an art journal. The way she does things is super awesome. Okay, I'm Pokey. The last one. Before finally we start. Okay. You know the story of the day. I arrived about an hour ago. I visited one of my partner stores for my show and continuing on till next year, PF Crafts, because they are going to be they have a new office. Although they haven't revealed it just yet, but it's awesome. So for those who are in the Philippines and in the South, or even in Metro Manila, it's it's doable. It's just take the SLEX and then you'll be there in about, depends on the traffic, an hour to 2 hours or so, and then got back about past 7, almost 8, like that. So this is what is this? The Pokey. Hi, Miss Mary! Mega love shout out! Salamat po sa pagdaan! Okay. This is how I eat it, friends. I eat them like multiples of 2 or 3. So I can easily finish this thing off in like minutes. I kid you not. Okay. So next is finally, we're gonna be opening up days 13, 14, 15, and 16. What we are gonna do, I have no idea as well. That's why I don't know what time, how long this live stream is gonna be. So again, for those who are here, thank you so much. If you want to stay and check out what we're gonna be doing today, your guess is as good as mine. All right. Let's check or pull out 13. Where's 14? 14? 15? Oh, everything is on this side. 16. Okay, majority of which are on this side. Okay, we're gonna move this aside. Let's put it to the back. All right. So these are the boxes that are gonna be opened for today. And this is the ones that we are going to be working with. Okay, can you guess? 13 sounds like this. Let's do a bit of ASMR. 14 is this. Sounds like dice. Dice again? Am I gonna be die cutting today? This one's heavy. I don't know what this one. Sounds like buttons. I have no idea what this one is, but I'm pretty sure this too sounds like cutting dice. This one I don't know. It sounds like there's only one piece inside and solid because there's a sound. Okay, so your guess is as good as mine. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, because I've been lurking on Vicky's videos. Because normally I'm already wala in bed, so I couldn't comment. All right, okay, guys. If you want the opportunity to win By the way, congratulations, Vicky. You know, Vicky just started her channel live streaming earlier this year. No, not actually earlier. Just this quarter, I think. And she has already reached 200 subscribers. Woot woot. Thank you so. That is difficult on YouTube, my friends. So that is really something that needs to be celebrated. Congratulations, Vicky. And her content is something that it's gonna be worth your while and your time, my friends. I tell you. All right, so giveaway journal, but I'm in the Philippines, Vicky. Okay, we'll find a way if, assuming I win. I'm gonna claim I'm gonna win. All right, so check out VJ Designs. That's Vicky, my friends. So to celebrate her, now she's on 200 plus subscribers, but on reaching that milestone, she's gonna be giving away one of her art journal projects. And they're beautiful, my friends. And of course, my dear friend Jay. Hey, stranger. Yes, I'm so sorry. Of course, Jay is going to be my awesome guest and partner on the 25th. So from the 25th down to the 31st. Okay, so you've seen me do my Vlogmas solo. But from the 25th to the 31st, I'll be crafting alongside dear friends. That might be you in the chat. But obviously, definitely, Jay is going to be with me on the 25th. And if you want to join us, we're going to be talking about, of course, the real meaning of Christmas. Right? And as while we're doing that as well, a little bit of a Bible study, just a short one. And then we're going to do our monthly journal, faith journaling as well. So if you want to join us for that one, please join us on the 25th. It's very early for you guys, so we'll try to make it a little bit earlier because, of course, Christmas breakfast with family, or probably, you do have to do some things on Christmas Day. All right. So my Christmas Day is actually 25th is your 24th, your Eve. There you go. See, only 2 months ago. Yes, so I know that Vicky only started live streaming last quarter. So just 2 months ago, 200 subscribers in 2 months. Not bad. Not bad, my friend. Congratulations. Shay, how are you? Oh my gosh, I miss you, my friend. How are you? Yes, great job, Vicky. And hi to Jason from Tamara. Hello, everyone. I am so grateful you guys are here. My crafty BFF, Crystal. Hello, my friend. Crystal, if you can drop by on Christmas Day, we're going to be doing a special, to top off the Advent series. I'll be having Jay with me. And of course, my moderator is here. Wow, what a surprise. She is still working on her final submissions for one of her classes, which is coding. So she's quite busy, but thank you so much, sweetheart, for dropping by. Yes, it should be fun. Absolutely. So, guys, please check out VJ Designs. She has this challenge where you just need to comment on her videos and we can get the chance to win, an awesome art journal of hers. All right, there you go. And Shanna, hello, my friend. All right, Shanna is one of our dear friends who is actually doing also Advent Calendar series. So is Yvette. So is, of course, Call Me Crafty Al. Not one, not two, several, right? So if you want to check those out, please do so. All right. Good, Lala. Just dealing with health issues. How are you? Shay, same here. 2025 has not really been very easy for me on all aspects of life, but I'm still grateful that I have the Lord, and the Lord has been keeping me going. But I will continue to pray for you, Shay, and I'm grateful that you stopped by and said hi, my friend. Okay, we'll keep on praying that 2026 will be a better year for all of us. Okay, so speaking of which, for future things. Of course, for those who have been with us for quite a while, you do know that at the beginning of the year, I do my one word, okay, series. And if you want to check that out, I will post a little earlier before December 31st so you could prepare if you want to join us for that one. All right. Yeah, sorry, Shay, to hear about that mess. We're at, most of us are at that age where when we wake up in the morning and we don't feel any pain, it's a great morning, right? Okay, and my dear friend Roy, I think I missed Roy. Good evening, everyone. This is Roy, my dear friend, tech troublemaker. I've been missing his lives twice already, 2 consecutive weeks. I'm so sorry, Roy. The time that you go live the past couple of weeks on Wednesdays for me, Tuesday nights for you, I'm on the road, right? So I have to check. I have to be team replay. But yes, if you do have questions, like if you are starting out your journey on YouTube and you want to know more, like there's so many updates lately, right? So Roy is Mr. Tech Troublemaker on YouTube, and he can get a lot and a ton of information. I know Vicky has been there several times, I believe, with Roy. So don't take my word for it. Check out my dear friend Roy's channel. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Again, my dear friends. Everybody saying hi to everyone. Yes. Thank you so much, Shay. Yes. Prayers are very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. I will keep you both in my prayers. Hugs to you both. Thank you, Crystal. You know, it's been very hard, really. There are days that I just want to just stay in bed and just not do anything because I don't know what to do, right? But again, by God's amazing grace, we are still here. We continue to move on, ever so slowly. And, it's like, oh, wow, 2025 is almost over and we're still here. And that indeed is a blessing, right? So Roy said, I will always want to, okay, I always want you to live your amazing life over watching attempt. Of course, part of my amazing life, Roy, is having amazing friends like Roy. And of course, I learned also so much from Roy. Thank you so much, my friend, for the many, many things. You know what they are, not just me. Even my students, sometimes they need help. I ask Roy also for help, right? So thank you, Crystal. Sorry, life has been rough, right? I think it's not just for me. I think for a lot of people, right? It has been. Okay, so I'm so looking forward to 2026, right? When, it's a new start, right? So I'm super excited for it. Okay. Hi, Jay from Shanna. All right. So, my friends, and some of you, I will be messaging later on because my guest list for the 26th to the 31st, I still need several volunteers to craft alongside me. All right. So, without further ado, okay. Wow. I've been live for how many minutes? I ate some stuff. Okay. Now let's stop. Let's start the crafting. What is day number 13? What do you think, guys? What is inside day number 13? For those who have been here, the earlier parts of the unboxing, all of the things that my kids place on my advent calendar, they are all from my craft room. Okay, so not exactly, some may not be exactly new because they don't know. You just picked out stuff that may fit into the box, right? So it may not always be paper crafting. So if you have seen some of my past Vlogmas episodes this year, one time I did heat press, another time I did sublimation, several days I did cards, or I made cards, and then I also did a little bit of planner stuff. So many things because it's not something that if you want to do like a content on YouTube, probably not very advisable because at least not too many, right? So maybe several buckets from the same genre or something. But I am just like really a Shay would know about this, a Jill of all trades, mistress of none, right? So your guess is as good as mine what the things are gonna be here. So without further ado, day number 13, opening on December 22. Yes, that's how bad I have been. Right, so we're doing days number 13, 14, 15, and 16. Tomorrow will be 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and on the 23rd, we're gonna finally catch up. Okay, so before we... Oh, that I knew it was just one thing because when you shake it, it was just one thing rattling inside. Okay, so this is a pet sticker. Have I used this? I'm not sure. So maybe not because it's still intact. All right, so this is a pet sticker. I love flowers. Right? So you can buy them in rolls like this. Some sell them already like individuals. So I feel that it's better to buy the roll because you get more. Okay, it's just harder to store. All right. Thank you, my kids. So this is day number 13. All right. So let's look at what everything is first, because if they're like similar, let's say for cards or for whatever, we can like put them together. So we can like maybe combine oh, it's not dice. I thought they were dice. These are not dice. Hold on. All right. So do you know what these are, friends? Okay, let me see. All right. So you can see. You know what these are? Washi tape. Yes, Vicky. It's a washi tape. Pet washi tape. Washi. Yes. Remember my washi tape? I have how many washi tapes, my friends? Do you remember that episode? Yes, Jill. Yes, because I initially wanted to have my channel name as Jill of All Trades, Mistress of None, because I feel that's so me. But believe it or not, somebody owns that handle. All right, is all in prayer every day. Exactly, exactly. And I'm so happy, Crystal, that you are here. Right? So good guess, right? You're writing, Crystal. Yes. Thank you. Beautiful. Button maker. Yes, Shanna's correct. So this one is for a button maker or for a button press or a pin. This one makes a pin. I think this one is, maybe this one is 32 mm and this one's the 25 mm. And this one makes button pins. This one is this one, you know, for your hair tie, right? So, and then you can decorate this one and put it in your hair tie, right? So they have two sizes here. So for the 25 mm, we're gonna do hair ties. Okay, it has only two of this and they chose pink. But why is it the back is like that? All right, anyways, and then this one for the 32. All right, so that is day number 14. Oh, what a mix. It's gonna be a mix of, you know, different crafting things today. All right, so day number 15. Okay, what is inside day number 15? My guess here is, because we've had earlier dice, it sounds like dice. See, I'm correct. All right, so these are dice from, perfect, you know, the one I'm wearing right now, PF Crafts. Yeah, so one of my partner stores for the show. This is all their dies are purple, right? Like Pink and Main, all their dies are pink, right? Purple Fashion, almost. Okay, all their dies are purple. But nowadays they have like blue and teal and stuff like that, right? So what's this die? This one is, I think, like a faux seal, wax seal. This one is for like a band, belly band, to decorate your belly band. I think I've used both several times in the past, but not recent, maybe 2 years ago or something. So it's nice. Yes, I can revisit that. So that's number 15. And finally, this one, I said, look, a lot of things inside and it's heavy. That's why I said I feel maybe buttons. I see one of the jars over there. No more buttons? What happened to this? Hold on, friends. Oh, this one now, instead of buttons, are earring, what do you call this? Hooks. I don't remember having them there. Okay. Anyways, my memory is really not so good lately. So 16, let's open it up. Okay, so I feel that I need to have something because I feel that this is gonna be, there's a lot of things inside. Ah, I know. All right, so this is so they're not buttons. They're what do you call this? What do you call this, friends? It's actually letters, so you can make bracelets with names, and then you can also like keychains and stuff because you have like, they also added some, because this actually came out as a kit. They removed it from the box. This is a kit, okay, that I got from, I think it's Flying Tiger. All right. So there, so number 16. So it does come with, so maybe the box didn't fit. That's why they just remove everything. Okay, so this came with a keychain. It's not bracelet, it's keychain. Right? So it does it comes with 4 lobster clasps and some different buttons and dangling stuff. Okay, so there you go. So that is what is inside number 16. All right. So how can you combine all of this into one project? I cannot. So we'll start with day 13. We'll just add this to our planner. Okay. And yeah, maybe since we are doing a lot, not do a card today, just but add this to our planner, one of our planner pages, and then we will do this. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can combine this as well. Okay, and then this together. All right, so let's do the paper crafting first. All right, so let's move that aside before we do this. Okay, let's do this last. Okay, let's do this. Okay, after the paper crafting part. All right, so let's do this two first together. All right, so let me check. Berna, hello. Yes, this is one of the awesome owners of PF Crafts. Yan, suot ko pa sis, hindi ba ako nagbihis? Alright, where I was earlier on. So watch out for more collaborations with them come 2026, right? So we are going to be creating a ton of projects courtesy of PF Crafts. Alright, love those. Exactly, always room for more. No, Shay. It wasn't 300. It was 800 plus. And this was included in the count. Yes, so it was 800, my friends. Exactly. Okay. The dice will go well with the pet tape. Exactly, Shanna. See? Great minds think alike. All right? So we're going to combine. Oh, Burns, look. Perfect. Right? So these are actually PF Crafts dies. Okay? So one of their earlier die sets. Okay, so this one, Brad's maybe. I was thinking, I wasn't thinking Brad's. I was thinking more of Buttons, but close. I was way off. Actually, but it could be right because there's a metal sound to it. Beeps. Oh, beads. Yes, they're so cute. Like those rave bracelets. Exactly, Jay. So let's see what we can. Oh, you know what? If there's enough letters, okay, here for you guys. Let's try make, some, what do you call this? Some keychains for you. Actually, I can do 4. Right? So let's do a wheel of names for that. Okay, so whoever is in the chat, okay, and I'll do those, keychains for you guys. It is a fun mix, right? But 800, yes, plus. There's the plus, Shay. I did that in our stash timber where, I know or I knew I had a lot of washies, but how many exactly? I didn't know. So during that episode, I said, let's count. And was like, oh my goodness. You could build a sheeport. True, Jay. All right. So let's start off with this one. Okay, Jay said it's a Matthew year, so that would be cool. Ooh, we will ask more about that. What do you mean by a Matthew year, Jay? For those who probably do not know. Okay, so again, please join me and Jay on the 25th. Yes, that's Christmas Day. New Year's, not New Year, Christmas Eve morning for you guys. Christmas Eve morning. Doesn't make Eve and then morning. Anyways. All right, so let's first. Okay, where's my planner? Let me find my planner. Since I haven't started, I want to start my new planner for 2026 after Christmas. So we will not work with my new one, but okay. Let's work with my old or this year's planner. And let's do something in the month of, okay, we did this Vlogmas episode, right? So we did December. Oh, okay, we could do December. Okay, so we're doing a catch up anyways. So let's do some pages for the month of. So let's do this spread. You know what? Let's do the spread for, this is supposed to be 13, 14. See, I have a lot of catching up to do. So many blank pages. All right, so this pet sticker, so easy. Okay, you can just peel it off directly from the roll, like so. Okay. All right, and then just go ahead and slap them onto your, okay, hold on. Let me just get a drink of water. Okay, I hope nobody kicks that chair. Okay, so let us put it onto the, okay, so the normal sides. So how about you guys? How do you decorate, okay, your planners? Okay, so do you use, in as much as I would want to just color, I mean draw everything like those amazing planners or artists that I see, when they do their bullet journal, but sad to say, I really cannot. So I will make use of, stickers and other awesome things that are available. Okay, there, I almost put the rose like wrong side down. All right, see how easy and amazing it is. The thing with pet stickers, okay, is that there's a bit of, colorless border onto the side. Okay, but since the background is white anyway for this Hobonichi, okay, come on, there you go. It's just a gorgeous array of flowers. And let's just do, okay, a spread for days 13 and 14. Supposedly was Saturday. Oh, I remember. Oh no, not this Saturday. My goodness, I've been gone for 2 weeks. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, a week, a week. All right, a week. Okay, I thought it was like 2 weeks. All right, so we're going to put this onto one side. Okay, and I cut it the wrong side. Okay, you cannot see. Okay, so I normally use my pet stickers really for my planners. Okay. Although I can put them in my cards, but normally for planners. Okay, so I do want them to be like in a line like so. Doesn't have to be. Oh, this is so pretty. So there's an array of different, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5. And then it repeats. All right. So there you go. And then whatever is in excess, I will normally cut that out. Okay. And then I will put it on another part of my planner. So it's not gonna, go to waste. Okay. On the border of, the topmost. Oh, you can't see. Okay. There you go. We will do something like that. Okay. Normally VJ or VJ Designs videos normally gets uploaded around morning time for you guys. For me, around this time. Okay, Shanna and Jay in the chat does have regular uploaded videos, but their live streams is normally Monday mornings for me, which is Sunday for them, right? So, and then we'll just do it like so there's that feel of okay, and then you can add a little bit more just to tie them all together. All right, so just a little bit more. Okay, onto that side, and then I will cut. Okay, and I will add some more over here. There. Okay, ching. Okay, and then it's now ready for whatever it is. See, now you can, this one, I can let go. There was a time, even those kinds, I will not throw away. I would say to myself, there's a way I can reuse that. But then there's just so many things I have, kept for a very long time, telling myself I'll have, things that I can use that for. So I finally decided, no, I need to be able to just let go of some of the things, right? So this is a very old Spellbinders. This is the Spellbinders Sapphire, I think. This is what it looks like. And I think where I bought this locally was from PF Crafts many, many moons ago, if I am not mistaken. Right? So let's use this, okay, to cut, okay, some of these, okay, that we will use for this one. I just need to look for papers. Papers that will coordinate with the look. Okay, so a little bit of, purple and pink. So we will mix that, okay, and see how, it goes. Again, the nice thing about what we're doing right now, okay, the previous years, right, I would be doing, let's say, other products. So in a way, there's a way to check out, what it is from others. But this time around, I don't really know what I'm gonna be getting, but the advantage though is it came from my craft room. So therefore, since it's in my craft room, it means that I was intending to use it for something, or I've already used it for something, or definitely it's something that I want to see how used up this one is. It's been with me, and it's so easy to crank it. Okay, there you go. All right, let me see. Chanan! Okay, where are my pokey tools? Ching, 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 ching. Your guess is as good as mine. Where are they? Hold on, friends. I can't find them. Oh, there. It's Lala. It's at the back. Hello, hello. Okay, look at that. It's like everything just fell off. Amazing, right? Beautiful die set. So you can actually use this as well for like belly bands, right? When you have a solid belly band, say for example, on a pink one, and then this goes perfectly on top of that one, right? So, okay. Oh, look at that. How pretty. Okay, so let's do it also on purple. So I have an option. Okay, because I really am, not sure what I want to do with this one. Okay. Oh, but then this one still has paper, so let's just, poke. Okay. Where's that? Okay. So let me just get something. All right. So this one is also from PF Crafts. So almost everything they have. Okay, so this is like a sturdy brush where you could just, glide this to at the back, and everything that got stuck into that, see, now will be removed. Okay, so normally if you have like a sort of rubber mat, okay, then or a soft cushion, that would be, easier. But in my case, I just do it like that. And so now you have a very clear die, right? So this is a good tool. And then it also has like a poke tool that is retractable, right? So PF Crafts, by the way, still has this. If you're in the Philippines, sorry for our international friends, because maybe the shipping ain't that okay for you guys just yet. But if you're in the Philippines, they do have like a BOGO, buy one get one option till the end of the year for some of the small tools, okay, and dice that they have. So check out PF Crafts on Shopee, okay, or you can always message them on Instagram or Facebook or even on TikTok, right? So how amazing is it that Burns is here, okay, or was here earlier. All right, so let's do the purple one, because I really because the pet stickers that we use actually is a combination of a little bit of pink and a shadow of purple. So I feel that, we could do both. Okay, and probably on this one, like okay, so let's see. All right, so let's open that up. Okay, where's the die? Okay. So if you want to see, if you find this very interesting and you see, and if you've never tried, die cutting, and you want to just start off with small ones, this is a great way to do so. And one of our dear friends in the chat, Shanna, has, we have crowned her the queen of die cutting, especially with tiny, tiny shapes, right? And dies. It's amazing how she would put together like characters, houses, different images from very, very tiny. For the life of me, once I die cut them, I don't know where everything would go. It's like I would miss or probably lose the different pieces. Okay, look at how intricate this die is. This die, I mean, cardstock is about, it's not too thick, but it's not too thin as well. This is just perfect. I think this is a maybe not a medium, very a light cardstock. I don't even think it's a medium cardstock, but there you go. You see? Did you see? Okay, basically just how many? Okay, I need to poke out just one. Okay. Oh, that here's the thing though. I didn't cut this. I made a boo-boo. Don't worry, because we can always remedy that. Okay, I'll show you. Being a paper surgeon helps. Yes, I have, declared myself self-declared paper surgeon. All right, so probably on one side, let me just check. Okay, where I want to do that, or want to put this one. Oh, maybe there. Oh, perfect. Yes. Oh, sorry guys, you couldn't see. I'm gonna do it like that later. Okay, and probably let me see if I can do like an offset. Oh, that's nice. So see, so that I can cover up that boo-boo. Okay, I can like offset the purple and make the pink go on top. All right, so and then I could probably put this one over here and one onto the other side, and I'll cut it in the middle. All right, so let's remove that. Okay, we have one die still. Okay, and then this one again. Okay, I will show you how easy it is with this awesome, tool to just remove all of those. Are you that kind of person where before you keep your dies, you want to make sure that, everything is, all of those, what do you call those? Tiny tads of paper stuck onto those crevices are gone. And so, when you need to use it the next time, it's just so perfect, right? I love it. Okay, so there you go. Now let's try to do this one. This one is a faux seal. Okay, so let's use, the scraps of paper that we used earlier. Okay, so the cutting plate. Okay, all right, and then we will just... Okay, let me see. The chat's so behind. Oh gosh, I'm so behind. I'm sorry. Shanna, have you seen the David movie? It looks fun. Ooh. Tina, hi Tina. Thanks for dropping by, my friend. I haven't yet. I want to see it. I'm gonna check if it's already available here. I use the stickers too, said Jana. I've got a collab coming up with a washi tape shop. I can't wait for the products. Oh my gosh, the washi tape shop is one of the most amazing, source for washi tapes. They're awesome. And have you seen, if you want to find inspiration, check out their channel as well, or even on TikTok. Look at that. That's the faux seal. You can also put that on your belly bands, or when you want to make like invitations and stuff, right? So we can like even put that on top of there, right? So that's the pink one. And let's try to do, I don't throw out the scraps, but I do need to clean this table before we start with the next project. All right, so that is super awesome. Okay, my gosh, Shanna, I'm so excited for this. I love the washi shop. The washi tape shop. Okay, I suppose planners, you'd want flat things. Normally. But, you know me, Jay. I do love my textures. So, my planners can go like that way. Because, yeah. I put so many stuff in there, right? Not really flat. I love pet stickers you all have and can find regularly. I need a local source in Virginia. All right. So I'm sure let's wait for Shanna's feature on the washi tape shop. My goodness, my friends. Um, I need to remind myself I do have 800 and plus washi tapes already. So for me to actually justify the need to get more washi tape, right, is if there is really a need or I have to use up everything, at least half of what I have. Right, Tamara? That will be fun, Shanna. Yes, I had to get another cup of coffee. Oh, it's so early for you. That's why, Vicky. And I envy you guys because I can't drink coffee anymore because of my GERD. Hi, Vicky from Tina. I might start with a premiere before going live. I'm kind of chicken to go live. You know, Vicky, simple. Join me. Choose a date from 26th to 31st. It's normally easier to go live first with somebody else. And then once you get the feel of it, then you can do it. Then you can go for it. You know, Shanna just started last year, but latter part of last year. So I think this is only her first year, almost anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Shanna is super brave, you know. The first time she went live, she was just testing, and I'm so happy that I was there when she was testing. And from, her first few lives weren't bad. You know, she's so good at tech. You know, she learns things a lot. She gets to tweak things, you know, the usual problems. You have no audio, you have no video. There's a feedback. There's this and that, right? So, and that is part and parcel of live stream, and people are very forgiving, especially in our community. I just need to clean this up, my friends. So don't worry about that, because live streaming is not meant to be perfect. Believe me. If you do have perfect streams, bravo. But that is, not something that people really expect on live streams. There would even be times where, okay, am I live? Am I live? Do I have echo? And that's fine, right? And so the thing that I've learned, and I'm sure, Shanna could attest to this, that the only way for you to know if you're okay with this is to just do it. Okay, just do it. You don't need to have all the gadgets first, be perfect in everything. Just try it out first. Who knows, maybe you really don't want it, or maybe who knows, you like it. In my case, I love live streaming, friends, because I do not like editing. As a solo mom, an entrepreneur, a homeschooling mom, time is really of an essence for me. And so I really don't have time to do the edits. So live stream is better because I just go out there, make all the mistakes, doesn't matter. After that, it's done. Right? And then I move on and learn from it. Okay, let me see. If it's better if I just, do it one at a time. I think I like it that way. And maybe, okay, I'm going to try to make it flat, my friends. Let's try to make it flat, okay? So I'll follow my friend Jay's suggestion. Let's keep it flat. Okay, but my heart says, no, add texture. Okay, but it's okay. See, look at that. It's imperfect, right? It's okay. It actually makes it more interesting, right? So when there's like something like that, like, ooh, interesting. I made a mistake. So now I want to do the same thing on this side. Now it doesn't look or feel like, it was a mistake. Now it looks like it was part and parcel of the plan, right? So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. All right. So now it feels like it is intentional, right? So there you go, right? So normally when I have this intricate, kind of very intricate design, I don't really care if I don't really stick it anymore. Because anyway, this is a planner. When you close it, it's gonna get stuck together somehow. So no worries. All right. So there you go. That is now my planner spread before, okay, the pen. How cool is that? So we've done 2 days, 13 and 15. 13 is the washi tape, 15 are the dies, right? So awesome. That was fast, right? So again, okay, so you could put here like the title or the date or whatever it is you want. So before the end of the year, probably on the 31st, okay, I will show you a flip through of this, this journal, okay, or this planner of mine. Yes, see, this is a Hobonichi. Okay, and then okay, we move on to our next project, and that's gonna be for day number 14. All right, so for day number 14, okay. Oh, thank you so much, Tina, for becoming a member. Okay, promise next year, members will get more benefits, right? So I promise we will do more members only events and stuff like that. She's very encouraging to me also, Shana. Oh, thank you, Vicky. You all are the same to me. And Sharifa, hello, Sharifa. Sharifa is another purple fashion, okay? PF Crafts member. Okay, we call ourselves member of the group. And Sharifa has, I think, if not, has the most complete collection of PF crafts, or one of. Okay, I consider myself one of them. Thank you, Tina. Right, it's so easy to put it together, right? So imagine just a pet washi tape. Where is December? Just pet washi tape and a little bit of die cut, what do you call this? Frames, right? And a faux, you know what? Maybe you can even make like a real one onto this one. Ah, that's great. If only, where did I put my wax seals? Okay, maybe next time. I will finish that off with that one. See, the inspiration just, comes to me, so to speak. All right. Thank you so much, friends. The tiny die cuts, I could never do that. Vicky, I can only do up to a certain extent, right? The way that Shanna does the eyes, the nose, the tiny parts of shoes and clothes. Oh my gosh. It's like when I die cut those, I'm sure I'm gonna lose them. Promise. So if you want to see those kinds, one of the things that Shan is so good at is that one. All right, Laurie, thank you so much. Laurie was here, the very first who was here in the chat. Thank you so much, Laurie. Have a great rest of the day, my friend. I'm going to be here for quite a while. Who knows, maybe when you get back, I'm still here, right? So how did you get the centerpiece to stay attached? I stepped out for a minute. Oh, which one, Vicky? This one? Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, I did this in one of our episodes. I think day 2 or 3 or something like that. This one, I just used our precision, our barely art glue, my friend. Okay, but look at this ones. I didn't even, what do you call this? I didn't even adhere it anymore. If ever I would, what I would use is a tape runner rather than glue, because this is very intricate. Unless what you do is before you actually die cut this, is you already put like a double-sided tape at the back of the paper, so that when you cut it, you can just remove the backing and you can just easily stick it. But I'm lazy, right? So that's fine, right? So as they say, you do you. Anyway, it's a planner, so it goes, it gets squished in the end, right? All right. Okay, let me see what you guys. I think it doesn't have a cut line in the center. Yes, it doesn't. Just run through the Which one is this? Now I'm like lost. Is it this one? Oh, this one. Yes, it's open. And then I just added it like this, Vicky. Oh, this one still has. See, I told you, I'm very OC. I don't want to see. When I keep them, I want everything to be clean like that. Yes. So what I did was it's like that. And then I just put this at the top. Okay. Again, that's the way I wanted to do it. But you can always, if you have like a belly band of some sort. All right. So, and then you can just put it in the middle. Or let's say you're doing something like for weddings and stuff. You can put the monograms of the couple, or just a monogram of the person. So there's so many, right? So this is one of the dies that because the PF Craft started out with like invitations and stuff, and I love those. So but I use them for the cards that we make, right? So, and the quality of the die is amazing, and they cut like butter. So that's why I like it. Speaking of butter, let's get some snacks. Yes, 800 plus, Shanna. We did count it in September. Oh, we have Gemma in the house, my friends. Gemma is actually really the originator, founder of PF Crafts. She's also a very, awesome artist. She's on Facebook. Hello, hello, sis. Good morning. Hi, Cordelia. Cordelia, thank you so much for commenting, for the nice comment on, for those who haven't seen it, right? Recently, I went to the doctor to have our flu shots. And then she told me, she's also my friend, my batchmate in college. Although I didn't pursue med, I'm an industrial pharmacist, so we were classmates. And she said, sis, we call each other sis. You are, when you are like, your weight is like within range. So she took my BMI, normal. Okay, so let's do this first. Okay, she said, normal is this range. And then you have a little bit more than that, you have overweight. A little more than that is obese. So you are on the obese side, my friend, and you have a very big belly, and that is not good for your health. She was serious. And so I said, okay, 2026, I'm going to include that. So I'm going to be showing you what I plan to do for a tracker. I'm going to be creating another planner, a separate planner to track my health. And she said, I really want you to be healthier this coming year. Regular exercise and lessen your carbs, because I'm a rice eater, guys. So it's okay. I can just eat rice without even any, meat or whatever with it. So, but then again, I need to take care of my health. So going back, that's the backstory of why I did that shorts. As I said, I do have a lot of health issues, and the exercising for long periods of time is not something that I am allowed to do. But doing TikTok dances, that takes you about 30 seconds for most of you. But for me to be able to memorize that 30-second step is gonna take me about 30 minutes or so. And the one that I did the opalite with one of my teachers in my center. So we did have our Christmas party, end of the year Christmas party, I think a week ago. And she taught me the dance, and she said, okay, mom, I'll dance with you. And then, so you'd see the whole me. So that is me in all my, and all the weight that I have, right? I'm 27 kilos overweight. So I have to lose those 27 kilos in hopefully 6 months' time. Right? So that was the back. So you would see more dances for me. If you don't want to watch them, just, skip. It's okay. But really, more than anything, it's for my health. That's the only thing I can do, and walking. Right? So, and Cordelia saying hi to everyone in the chat. Hello, hello. Hi, Cordelia from Tina, and of course from Cheryl as well. Your planner looks a lot like the prayer Bible I'm making. I love it. Thank you, Tina. And if you like more like faith journaling things, Jay and I are going to be updating ours on December 25, Tina. So if you can join us, that would be awesome. Again, that's morning time for you, my friends. Yes, bye, Laurie. Yes, Laurie was here earlier on. Tina, that sounds neat. Yes, it is, Shanna. I am loving it. I'm so happy for that, Tina. I need all these purple tools. So easy, my friends, Just check out PF Crafts. So hopefully, by next year, they will have their own like website because now they just have a shop it's PF Crafts. Okay, oh, it cannot be seen. So all their products are more or less, see, I have that, I have that. So I like all the purple stuff. Okay, I have that, right? So I have a lot of, the purple stuff that they have, right? Even the machine I have is purple. Again, they're also dear friends of mine. And as you know, I don't recommend something that I have not used just yet. All right. So, and I've been using it for decades. All right. All right. So moving on. Okay. So what was that? Okay, the last day number, I think it was 14. Okay, day number 14. Oh, how perfect is it that PF Crafts is in the house, right? So if I'm doing something wrong, Burns or Gemma, please FYI. All right. So these are hair ties. You know how you can hair tie like that or like this, right? So you can see all the white hair. You see, friends, I'll show you. Magic. You see, it's like only my roots here are showing that it's gray, silver gray, white, right? But actually, everything is already white, see? I have to color my hair. But truth be told, this is my hair since high school. I think it's a genetic thing that we got from my dad. Even my son, who is only 16 years old, like half of his hair is already like white and silver. So it runs in the family. So I have been dyeing my hair for decades. And I've been, lately I just want to, I'm thinking if I would just, let it go white completely. But then I look really old. As of now, everybody would tell me, like, oh, seniors, go here. I said, not yet. 8 more years. But, anyway, so hair ties. All right. And this one is for the 25 mm. Right. So I haven't actually used this one. So, okay. So you would put this one last. Okay. I haven't tried using this one. So let's see if I can make it work. Okay, and I used to do the We Are, the, what to call that? The badge maker for the We Are. Where is it? Okay, it's probably inside. Okay, and this is the 32 mm. So this is a pin. Okay, pin maker, right? So we have how many pairs? How many did they get? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a good thing, Christmas. So this is one of the things that I actually, and I think that's why they got this, because this was like all over my craft room, because I'm doing like Christmas giveaways and stuff. And for my son's comic event, we did create several of this to sell and give out, as merch during the event. So what I'm going to be using is this thing. It's huge. So let me see if I can set up another camera. Okay, let me set up another camera so that, I can show you. Okay, hold on. Again, since I don't know what we're making, so I cannot prepare. All right, so let's see how am I gonna do this. See, we're working live. Again, this one is also from PF Crafts, but it's not pink. It's not purple though. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I do have an extra camera. Let me see if we can showcase this. All right, let me see what camera, what scene. Okay, let me check if this camera is working. All right, so you are seeing me do this live. Is this C? Okay, I need to add tiny 2. Whoop. It doesn't have. Okay, power. Okay, there you go. Okay, I think it's working now. I just need to add it. Okay, add camera, tiny 2. Oh, it doesn't see tiny 2. Okay, hold on. Hold on, friends. I hope I can make it work. Okay, hold on. Come on, camera. Work, 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 work. Okay. There you go. But why isn't working? Why isn't it working? My camera isn't working. The tiny 2 isn't working. But it was working earlier on. Let me see what is wrong with it. Or do I attach you directly onto my computer? Okay. Let me see if I can just choose this one as HubSpot. All right, let me see. Let me add. Okay, see that circle thing? Let's try to add that camera. Okay, there. Okay, that's my belly. All right, so let's not focus on my belly, camera. All right, so let's focus on, let's make this camera HubSpot time 2. All right, so let's make that camera focus on. All right, okay. All right, so you see all the here at the back. Let me see. Okay, I need to. Doesn't want. Okay. Sorry, friends. Okay, I just need to open up the what do you call that? The app. Okay, so that I can control the camera. HubSpot. Okay. Is this tiny 2? Okay, no, tiny 2. All right. Okay, so we can make it go down, 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 down. All right. There you go. All right. So you can see it? Nope, like this. All right. Okay, so do we need to focus some more? Let us focus some more. All right, let me see. All right, so there you go. Of course, there's a lever here. Ah, you can't see. Let me see. Did I focus too much? Okay. So there is this lever. Okay, that goes up like this one. Right? Ah! Ah! Oh no! Guys, don't do that. I was going to try and show you this part of the machine that has a handle, all right? Yes. It's just that I want to show them the handle. All right, so there. All right, so there's a handle. Okay, so that's the purpose. All right, so this is a heavy duty one. Remember how we are Yes? Okay, thank you, baby. All right, so that's what we're gonna be using. Okay, but first, let me just go back to the chat. Okay. Button maker, yes. So not just button, pins, and so many other things, Tina. Right? So we are going to be working with this one, right? So okay, I think the one I have here, is this the big one? Let me see. Okay. Yes. So this one is for the okay. Okay, so this one is for the 32. Is this 32? Yeah, this is the 32 mm. So of course you need to put something on top, right? So let's just go back first to going this way. Okay. Because where was the stuff? See, I've been doing this because I am, I was preparing some gifts. Okay, let me see. Let me check. So that's a nice thing about my craft room, though. Everything is like within reach here. All right, so here. All right, so these were some of the things that, I made pins, okay, during my son's event, and we gave them away, right? So this is actually wrong because it's cut, but anyway, it's okay. That's why it's here. But what you can do is, normally you can just use like a mylar. Mylar is like a plastic that you put on top of this one, so it's like waterproof and protected. But what I do is I use a cold laminating film, and this one comes in many different kinds. So you have glossy, rough matte, sandblast, spark, and this one is one of my favorites, glitter. Okay, so what I do is, okay, so this is a photo top. So what it does is it makes your buttons, have that nice feel and texture. So this is A4 and this is also A4. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, since I'm not really gonna be using the whole thing, so we're just gonna cut off the excess. All right, so I do have a PF Crafts cutting tool, but for now we're just gonna be using, so I'm gonna cut them together so that it's not gonna be a waste. So I'll just cut off this because I can still use that for other projects. All right, and then I hope I don't kick that or accidentally make that camera fall. All right, so this is the photo top. Okay, so it's a sticker that you put on top of your either photo paper, or this is just 120 GSM regular paper. Okay, and then I printed this with pigment ink because I want it more vibrant. Okay, and pigment ink is better when it comes to being waterproof and stuff, right? So I'll just peel off, only the top part. Okay, so if you've not tried using this kind, do you see that it's glittery? Okay, come on, focus. Do you see that there's glitter on there? And there's the texture there, right? So what I do is I will just, peel off a bit from the top, like so. It's like making like an earmark. Okay, and then I will just do like that. Okay, and then I will put this on top, and I do have this guys, what do you call this? My brain. All right, I'm gonna be able to my memory, as I told you. Okay, so careful. Okay, this one, the minute that it gets, it touches the paper, sad to say, you cannot like remove it and then put it back again. So paper surgery is not possible here, right? So what you're gonna do is, depends, like this one is a little bit bigger than the A4, if you can see. So I would go a little bit okay, beyond it. I can't see exactly, but there you go. And then I will flatten. Okay, try to make sure that there are no bubbles. Okay, come on. There are no bubbles. Okay, and then normally I would need the help of my son. Okay, as I move, okay, as I move the paper, okay, I will move this one to prevent, okay, to prevent, what do you call this, air, okay, from coming in. Okay. Again, depending on what phototop you use, some phototops are, more forgiving. Okay, you could probably go back and then do a replay on this one if you want to see how it's done. Okay, so you see now that this one has a photo top already. Let me see without the snow. So 1,000 subscribers finally reached, my friends. All right, so let's see if this one can be seen. Hey, focus. Focus. Okay, there you go. So there's the texture. I can't find an angle to show you. Okay, but there is the feel of glitter and a little bit rough. So it has a very luxe feel to it, right? And then you can just throw this off. Okay, and then you will just die cut that. Okay, so let's bring out our tiny die cutting machine again. Okay. Okay, let's open this up. Where is my cutting plates? Okay, it's here somewhere. Okay, so while we're looking for it, let's eat a bit. Where did I put them, my friend? Okay. There you go. Will this fit? Will this fit? Okay. Where are washi tapes? We will just cut this with our dies. Which one, okay, matches with what? Is this the bigger one? Do I want the bigger one? Let's check first. Okay, I forgot which one, okay, is best because you want it to be exact. Okay, so let us cut this one. Again, this is already with a photo top. And the nice thing about putting the photo top is that it makes your project waterproof and have that texture. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there you go. I didn't cut that perfectly, but that's fine because we are going to, okay, put it like so. Let me see. Okay, let me check. Let's change the camera. If it is, you see there's the A, there's a B here. So for the A, okay, so, oh, we need a bigger one. Okay, so we need a bigger one because it should supposedly wrap onto this one. So it's not, I feel it's not big enough. So let's go get a bigger one. Okay, let me see if I can. Oh, I think this is way too big. Okay, this is way too big. Where is my perfect die for that one? Is it gonna be this one? Okay, so let's try this one. Let's try out this one. See, that's the thing. When you've done it and then you already put everything aside. Okay, let's try this one. And see if this one is the perfect fit or size for this one. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Anyone here? Yes, I accidentally. Yes, I did hit the 1,000 mark like several, like a week ago. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay, so if it's like this, see, it's way too big. It's gonna mess up with that. So it can't be. So it has to be. So this one is not. So it really, I think it has to be this one. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, but this is way too small. You know what? I don't think, because this came with a cutter. Okay, that you can, you can cut this. You can cut this with a perfect circle, but it's over there in the cabinet. But it does one of this, the next episode. Okay, I will show you. So see, it's not even gonna be perfectly circle, but that's fine. I'll show you why, because it's gonna be tucked in anyway. But the thing is that it should fit perfectly onto this circle over here. So not just yet. So we're gonna go ahead and trim it some more. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but of course, this came with a tool, okay, the puncher, so that you can easily, cut this. It's just that I didn't know that this is what we're gonna be doing, and it's over there. Okay, and it's quite heavy. Oh, there you go. You see? Okay, I'm camera. Yup. You see that? Okay, it's perfectly within the insides of that one. All right, and then, all right. So first, we have to put this one. Okay. So it has to go like this. You know how it works, right? Because you guys have, what do you call this? Oh, but this one is way too big for it, I think. All right, so let's, okay. Sorry guys, let's do my logo instead. All right, there you go. Let's do my logo instead and use this. Okay, and use this because the design is way too big and it's gonna do like that, so you can't read. So let's just do my logo. Okay, so see, this is absolutely DIY stuff, right? See, no tools, no dies. Again, this came with that tool to cut this perfectly in a circle, but again, it's inside and I'm lazy to put it out, right? So there goes my logo. Hopefully it's, oh no, it's not middle. Okay, anyways, whatever. Let's see. All right, and then you are going to, oops, you're gonna slide it on, okay, to letter A, to this one, the one in the middle. Okay, and then just press like so. Okay. And then after that, you see there's nothing there anymore. Okay, and then you will put the, where is it? The pin. Okay, so then you will put the pin. Also, all right, so the pin, okay, the one with the pin has to go like that. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put it like that. Okay, and then we're gonna slide the B. So there's some marking there already. And then you just, okay, press. Okay, again. All right. And then I will just do like this. Okay, let me see what happened to my, guys, I made the logo like so. It has to be like that. Ayago. See, but it did perfectly make a button. Okay. Did you see what happened? See, it should be like that. Let's do it again. All right, let's do it again. Okay, so let's make this as a template so that we can have nicer circle. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, you know what? I have another one. Do I have another one? I did. Oh, but it has no photo top. Okay, this one has a photo top. Okay, let's not do that anymore. Anyway, we just want to show you. Okay, let's just make a project. Okay. See, I'm just using the die as a template of the circle because this one is gonna be too small if I use that. So let's go back to A. Okay, so we just have to cut a little bit more. Okay, because this is gonna be tucked in anyways, so it has to be okay. Design face up. Face up, not face down. You probably saw what I was doing. It's like, no, you're wrong. You were probably shouting in the background saying, la la, wrong. It's okay, guys. It's okay. All right, so we'll put this there. We're gonna slide it to A. Oh my goodness, you weren't seeing it. Okay, we're gonna slide it to A. So I place the, let's show it. Okay, so again, I place the imperfectly cut circle, but that's fine. Okay, and then the button. Okay, so the top side down. Okay, I mean up. Okay, and then gonna slide it, and then we're just gonna press it. This is all metal, so it's heavy duty, so it's no longer there. And then we'll put the backing. Okay, so again, this one, okay, the pin opening has to be down. Okay, and it fits perfectly onto that. Glide towards B, and then press down like so. Okay, just to make sure, let's do it again. Okay, and then there you go. There you go. Right, so there you go. Your pin. And it has a texture and it's waterproof. Right, so it's beautiful. It's very elegant. All right, so let's try the one for the smaller one. Right, so we do have a smaller one. Okay, so for that one, we're gonna be using it to make hair ties. All right, so we need to remove or change this. Okay, so this machine, okay, so you will just remove the one for, because this is for the 32, the bigger one, right? So we're just gonna remove all three. Okay, so there is a container for this, so I'll just remove this. Okay, where is the... Okay, so I do have 25, 32, 58 mm, and I forgot the other one. Again, each of the die, this one, they have like letters A and B. So you won't miss where you're supposed to put it. So, and then on the platform, there's also a marking that says A and B. So you just put them on. And then this one is magnetic. So the minute that you put it on, okay, here, see? Okay, and then you can just now glide this and put the other one there, right? So you will just change, okay, this one depending on the project that you're making. All right, so again, this one is for the hair tie. So let's make this a little bit smaller. So this one, I think we can already use this. Oops. we can already use this die because it's a smaller one. So we can die cut this one. Oh, look at my workspace is a mess. But it's okay because you guys do understand that when we're working with stuff, it can be truly messy. Right? So we're gonna glide this through there. Okay. Because I don't have a lot of things that have been pre-cut already. All right, so there you go. Okay, so again, this has been, okay, like laminate. Okay, this is photo top. Come on, focus. I want to show you how it looks like. There's a texture and there's glitter. Okay, and so let's go back. Okay, so image on top. Okay, it's too big. Again, it's imperative that this has to be, perfectly goes into the hole, so to speak. Otherwise, it's not gonna press perfectly. All right, so there, I cut it a little bit more. There you go. So now it fits perfectly onto that one. Okay, did you see that one? Ching, ching, ching. Anyways, I don't want to mess it up anymore. All right, and then we are gonna just glide it towards A and then press again like so. And then instead of, okay, this one I haven't used, my friends, so let's see how it's gonna work. Just put this again, just like the first one. Okay, so the pin was supposed to be at the back, right? So this one is this one that has to go down. Okay, all right. Okay, and then glide that onto B. I hope it works. Okay, if it doesn't work, it's not the product's problem. It's me. I've never used this one just yet. Oh, guys, it's perfect. All right, now we will put the hair tie. Okay, let me see. Let's just remove everything on the desk. Oh, amazing. Okay, I will now make a lot of this. Okay, for my kids, friends who are girls and who have long hair. Okay, this is gonna be a nice gift for them. Okay, so this is the, okay. Okay, how do I do this now? Okay, oh my gosh, it's hard because it's thick. Let me see. I hope this doesn't like fly off onto the other side of the room or destroy my camera. How in the world? Ah, you can lift it. Ah. Okay. You can lift it a little. Gosh, I should have asked Burns earlier how to do this. Okay, because I was there. Anyway, I didn't know I was gonna do this. Okay, guys, suggestion. Okay. I need a tool. Like, I need a poke tool of some sort. Not that. Okay, I've never used this, guys, so I hope I don't destroy. I got it in. How is that? Let me see. Let's check. Let's do some, show off my white hair. Okay, and do this. See? Like perfect for like team building and stuff, like maybe a logo or something of the event. Okay, let me see. I haven't done ponytail in like forever. Right? So, it's not too tight. But there. All right. That's it. naman, so cute, friends. So cute. Okay. Anyone here? I'm here, Vicky. Thank you so much, Tina and Vicky. Some are probably just lurking. And also, Crystal is here multitasking because it's morning time for you guys. It's Monday morning. It's work time, right? Oh, Cordelia, you're sick? Okay, prayers for good. Why am I on the side? Prayers for good prognosis. And I hope that it's nothing really serious, Cordelia. I know that you guys have really like weather that keeps on changing, right? So I hope you feel better soon, Cordelia. It's so cute, right? I love watching Lala because she does so many different things. Thank you. Right, so again, let's look at what we did today. Ching! It's so cute. Right? So instead of just regular plastic, the mylar that comes normally when you buy these things, what you can do is just print it on regular paper. This is just 120 GSM paper. Okay, and then I laminate, cold laminate. Instead of, sometimes I don't even use laminating machine. Just as what you've seen me do earlier. I will just peel off a little bit of that one and I will just, glide it through and then it will be laminated already like so. So I can do this later on, right? So now this is waterproof. Where is water? Okay, I don't have water, but I do have alcohol. I'm gonna show you how awesome this is. The photo top keeps it waterproof, smudge proof, oil proof, and you see, even alcohol proof. Okay, show you. Right? So I use pigment ink. So pigment ink, of course, see? It is perfectly safe. It's not gonna, what do you call that? It's not gonna bleed. It's not gonna move. Your images are gonna be just really awesome, right? And then with this heavy duty machine, this is heavy, my friends. This is heavy, but the price of this is for the whole thing is just probably the price a little bit more than the one that we normally use, right? But this one's heavy duty, so if you are gonna make a lot of things, and then you can just easily remove, and it's all metal. You see how heavy it is, right? So there you go. That's what I use when I create like projects for that needs to be sold, or for my kids, projects and stuff, right? But if it's just one or two, I normally use my VR. Okay, so again, these are so the perfectly created button pin, and then you can also, this one's a Christmas theme. Okay, so you can have like maybe for a family gathering or something, right? All of you will have the same hair tie, like so. All right, so this is for day number 15. Day 15, done. All right, so we're moving on now to day number 16. And day number 16 is this. All right, so as I said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Again, laziness is creeping in, my friends. Hold on, I just want to drink. And so what I'm gonna do is this. When I say go, the minute I say go, okay, so the first one, the first four, to put hashtag me, okay, is the name that I'm gonna do for this for keychains. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Hashtag ME, hashtag me. All right. So the first four that I see, it has to be me, right? Because we all have different internet speeds. So based on what I see on my chat, because sometimes you would see, no, I was first, right? So it has to be the one I see in the chat, okay? In my chat. All right. So, all right. Okay, again, Crystal is saying prayers for Cordelia, and that Cordelia, you feel better, my friend, and please update us. Okay, I pray everyone is gonna be well. All right, so the first one for the me, Cordelia. Second, Crystal. Third, oh, Cordelia again. Shanna, third, and Vicky, fourth. Okay, so we have again. Okay, I have to write it down because you know how my memory is. Okay, after a minute or so, it's gone. Okay, we gotta write it down. Okay, so for okay, this is not a nice pen. Okay, so first one is okay, Cordelia. Okay, and then the second one was okay, the second one was Crystal. Okay, I gotta make this correct. The next one is Shanna. And the fourth one is Vicky. All right. So, is this gonna be the one you want me to do or another name? Cordelia, Crystal, Shanna, and Vicky. Vicky, is this correct or it's the Vicky? I think this is the right one, right? Okay, so let me check. My first one, I jumped the gun. It's okay. Sometimes I do that as well. I'm not sure if it went in, so I would do it again. I'm so just like you, Cordelia. High five, my friend. You know, I'm very competitive as well when it comes to things like this, right? So whenever we have, you know, the Filipino community, every time somebody's anniversary or birthdays or stuff, we always have games, stuff like this. So it's like first, you know, to do this and that, and then you win a prize. So I'm like all over the place. I'll be there. All right. So let's start. Okay. So let's just check out. Okay. So Cordelia first. Since Cordelia was the first, okay, she gets first dibs. Okay. So this is a kit, and I'm gonna just follow or use whatever is in the kit. Okay. All right. So in this kit, all right. So we'll do it by way of who, okay, said me first. Okay. So Cordelia does get first dibs. Sorry, my friends, because this is really for kids, right? But it's okay. It's cute anyways. So you have the dangles, would be ice cream, Cordelia. Okay, this is like a gamer console, you know what they got? Control. And there's the flower. And there's the pink, orange, you know, kind of, what do you call that? Donut. Okay, let me put it over here. Okay, and this thing even has a price. So let me just remove the price. All right, let's see. All right, and I'm going to put it up. Okay, so this is first, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Okay, Cordelia, which one? Since you're the first, okay, so you get to choose first. Okay, let me see. Okay, gonna wait for Cordelia. Okay, next to choose will be Crystal. Okay, and then Shanna, and the last, whatever is left, is gonna be for Vicky. All right. Okay, I don't see any. Okay, Cordelia said flower. All right, so that's for Cordelia. All right, how about this time around? Okay, it's Crystal. Crystal's donut. All right, Shanna. Ice cream. Dear Vicky, you get this. All right. I don't know if you ever play games, but it's cute anyway. So there, I'm just gonna arrange it based on who is gonna get it. All right. And then you do have this and this and this. All right. So the thing is, I feel that this is not a complete set because there's very few buttons. So what I'm gonna do, my friends, is give me a minute or so. I'm gonna get more. So we'll probably have so that we can get rid of this. Because I think I still have maybe a box or two. Hold on, I'll go get it. Hold on. All right, friends, I'm back. Oh my goodness. I saw how to find this. All right, so this is what it looks like. So, but since it came with a box, that's a little bit difficult to find. I mean, big, because this is the box, right? So they probably removed it, but they got the box that wasn't complete anymore. So, anyway, to make sure that we have all the letters, we're gonna add up some more. So, okay. Okay, we can change. Okay, we can change the one for Vicky. Vicky, which one do you want? Okay, anybody want a change of heart? You can change Shanna and Vicky and Crystal if you don't like that. Okay, so these are the other three. Okay, so if you guys want to change, just tell me. Okay. Game controllers and Tina. You can make something for yourself. I'm good. Okay. Vicky said flower. Okay. Shanna said she's good with. Oh my gosh. Who's ice cream? I think. Yeah, Shanna. Okay. All right. All right. So let's start. Okay. So this kit came with this kind. It's a wax cord. But I find that wax cord are kind of difficult to maneuver. Okay. Especially it gets frayed at the edges easily. So, and I don't have with me like a lighter. Because if you burn that a little bit with a lighter and tap like that, it's not gonna fray anymore. But since I don't have right now, right here, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna use, where are my tools? I always have my, okay, here, my tools around here. Okay. All right, and we are going to be using wire. I like working with wire because it's, it is sturdier and lasts longer, right? So since this is, okay, a keychain, So let's first, okay, start with their names. Okay, so first is Cordelia. This is like playing. Right? So let's spell out Cordelia's name first. Okay, yeah. Cordelia. Where's the A? There should be a lot of A's. Do you see any of the A's? I cannot see the A. This is a V. Where are the A's? Come on, letter A. Oh, there you go. Cordelia. Okay, and Cordelia's is a flower at the end. And then we have Crystal. Okay. There's an S. There's a Y. Where's the C? An H. Okay, Chris. There's some Crystal. Okay. C. Crystal. Where is the C? Come on. Letter C. Okay, let me see. Oh, there's the H. And the R. Where's the R? R. Y. All right, so we just missing the letter C. So we can do Shanna. Shanna. I love Shanna's name. It's very unique. Okay, there you go. You all have nice, unique names. And then, of course, last but not the least is dear Vicky. Vicky, is this spelling correct? Vicky. K I, or is it Y? Is it this or is it with the Y? I know it's an IE, but I may be wrong. I feel like I'm using up all the letters. Oh no, it's okay, Cordelia. Bottom of the screen. Thank you, Shanna. Below the pink charm for a letter. You guys are so good. All right, so this one. Okay, so let's just put it there. So it's easy. So normally when I use beads, I have like a rug I put there so that but since these are not really, beads like they roll like that, so it's okay. So I'll just remove all the other letters, okay, so that our table is not gonna be too cluttered. Okay, this is so easy to make. Ah, wow. Oh, where's my C? Crystal, Shanna, what happened? Vicky, Shanna, where is Crystal C? Okay, it's a good thing I have another C over here. All right, so let's just remove all the other letters. Okay, but not the beads. Okay, although I do have a lot of beads, but they are... What am I doing? I keep on destroying Shanna and Vicky's name. All right, and let's remove those wax cords that I don't like. All right, and then we have... Okay, so some more beads. All right. Okay. So crystals. Okay. You know what? I want to add some more over here. Okay, so I want to go grab some more beads in my over there because it's very Okay, so this is blue. Maybe let's do a pink. Okay, in lieu of that one. Okay, and then crystals would be like that. Oh, no. Crystal is donut. Okay, Shanna is ice cream. Remember, this is a keychain. Right, so let's do a blue. Okay, and then Vicky. It's gonna be like that. Okay, but then, okay, I will just grab more beads. More beads. Okay, guys, are you still there? I'm sorry. I had to, like, I don't remember where everything is in terms of the beads because I did this like earlier of the year. I think. Oh, no. I think I did one for November, I think. Anyways, so I do want to put like in between nicer ones. You know, I need a rug. This thing keeps on rolling. Okay, so we need a piece of rug to keep them from moving. Okay. So if you guys need to leave, that's fine. I know it's kind of late in the day for you guys. It's almost noontime. It's almost lunchtime, right? But I'm really enjoying catching up. Cordelia. All right. See, I'm going to make this really nice, friends. It's so meant to be, you know, really not very fancy because it's for kids. See, my kids, those are actually for kids. These are the ones for kids. But it's okay because we can always level it up by adding nicer beads to it. All right, so there you go. Okay, but we will keep, okay, the whatever is that dangles. All right, so but I do want to put like in between your names in some stuff. Right, so like this cute color, they're shiny, they're like bubbles, right? So let's keep to the right, so let's put in some like that. This is gonna be a long bag, you know, charm. All right, and then we'll just repeat the colors. I hope you like long ones, Cordelia, because this is gonna be quite a long one, my friend. All right, so there you go. Okay, and then okay, a light pink. Okay, that one. And then we will do like another. What one doesn't have a the light blue? Is that the one? Okay. Let's put it over there. All right. So that's nicer, right? Cuter. All right. And then let's do for Crystal. Okay. So let's not use this one. I don't like them. They're too kitty. All right. So Crystal. Okay. So for Crystal, let's do. Okay. So yours is okay. So you do have a tinge of orange. Okay, so let's do that. So orange, orange. Okay, you have purple in your donut. Okay, purple, yellow. Okay, and then let's just repeat the pattern. Okay, pink. I mean purple, yellow. Okay, and then light pink. And then kind of orange. That one. All right, and then Shanna. Shanna, my friend. Kind of similar. Let's do the dark. Light pink. Light pink. There's a green. There's a yellow. Okay, and then there's the pink. There's the green. Okay, there you go. And finally for Vicky. Okay, so let's do the blue. Okay, and then pink. Okay, and then this blue. Okay, and then pink. And then that blue. And then pink. And we'll do that same color blue at the end. All right, that is gonna be your cool. Okay. That's gonna be your cool. So these were the other beads that I was contemplating, but then they're a little bit more formal. So it doesn't match the vibe. All right, so let me just check the chat before I continue on and I start snacking. Go ahead, Channel. Have a great rest of the day, my friend. Nothing, Cordelia. I was just looking for, looking for beads. Crystal's here for the long run. And oh, Cordelia, thank you so much, my friend, for the super chat. All right, thank you, my friend. All right, let's do this, my friends. All right. Did you see that? Shaking. Okay. Now, where's my wire? It fell on the floor. Where? Okay, there you go. So this roll is so cheap. This kind of wire. It's for jewelry making. It's very, very cheap. So it's cheap here, more so for you guys, right? So most of my supplies, I actually buy also from there when I go there. Okay, hold on. Okay. So we're gonna use this. Okay, so this is a lobster clasp. Okay, so what we're gonna do is to determine how long. Okay, so if you want to do something like this with your kids, grandkids, right, is check out how long, okay, it's gonna be. Okay, and then make it like 2.5. Okay, and then half more. In case you make a mistake, it's better to be longer than, you don't have enough wire. Okay, and then you do need wire cutter. Okay. All right, so that's for Cordelia. Okay, and then what you do is you put the two ends together. Okay, so you have the other end. Okay, and then let's push it through into the other end of the lobster clasp. Okay, and then you will put the two ends, the two tails in. Okay, make sure that it's even like that. And then just pull. So there you go. You've already secured. Okay. So again, this is wire, so it's heavy duty. It's not gonna, and since this is gonna be long and it's gonna hang onto your bag, so it does need to be a little bit heavy. So wax cord are also okay, but I find that the edges fray. So now it's just a matter of stringing things together. So it's going to be super easy. So this one you can activity you can do with your little ones, whether grandkids, kids, nieces, nephews, even boys can do this. It's okay. It's not only for girls, right? So you can just choose some beads and other dangles that would be like for boys, right? So the nice thing about, most of you being from the western side of the globe, you have everything within reach. You have a ton of stores online, okay, on site, more brick and mortar store. See, that's so cute. Cordelia. So it's so easy, right, to put this together. Okay. Cordelia. Oh, I need seed beads for this. Hold on. I need my seed beads. Okay, I will string everything together first and then I'll go back get my seed beads. Okay, because instead of you when you close it, you do it a little differently if you use wax cord than as a wire like what I'm using, a steel wire. So with this you need a crimp bead to close it. Okay, so I'll probably put the crimp bead over there. Okay, let me see first. Let me just check how I want to do this one. Or I could put another, small bead over here. Okay, and then small bead over here, and I could put a seed bead over there like that. Okay, so let's just do this first because I need to get the crimp beads in my ante room. So there you go. That's Cordelia. All right, so I just need to close it. Okay, so let's do crystals now. Again, just like what we did. Oh, okay. Come on. Okay. So we'll measure it more or less. Just eyeballing things. 2.5. All right, and then I'm gonna cut. I hope I'm cutting the right one. All right. Okay, and then again, put the strings together. So easy to do it, right? Okay, get your lobster clasp. Put them together. Okay, grab those two and pull. All right, and then now just the next step will just be to string it. Oh, what happened here? Hold on. Okay, is to string. Okay. So Crystal. So how's everyone? Ah! Cordelia, why so many super chat? Oh, Vicky. Thank you, my friends. It's okay, my friends. Thank you so much. All right, so this is Crystal. Such an easy, beading. Maybe you can put this in your craft bag, right? So when you go out for, in real life crafts, right? So like for those who actually went to the craft roulette meetup, you can decorate your bag. Okay, or you can hang this on your bag, right? So they know it's yours. Okay. Where are my crimp beads? I need to look for my crimp beads. Okay, and I'll grab some bags so that we can show how this would look like. Right, so there you go. And then let's add this one. I can't see. It's so shiny. Okay, there you go. And then the pink. There you go. And then let's just do this for a bit while I go grab some. Okay, after the fourth one. All right, so we're done with Cordelia. We're done with Crystal. Now we're on to Shanna's. All right. So by now, you know the drill. You're so good at this already. Okay, just measure. Just eyeballing things around. More or less 2.5. Cut. Okay. Put the two ends, the two tails together. Okay, and then go grab your lobster clasp. Put them onto that holder. Okay, and then push inside and pull. There you go. And then just the fun part. Okay. The nice thing about this, monogram beads are that it's big. I have a lot, but they're kind of tiny. And this one is such a great, charm. It's like, Shanna, Crystal, right? Because it's going to be like really huge letters. I'm sure you can find something similar online, wherever you are. Normally here we can buy them. This one is with a kit, right? So, but if you want to start from scratch, you can buy them in they sell it by weight, like per gram or some sort, something like that. So depends on the weight of the beads, then that's how much it would cost. Ching, it's so cute. I love it. Okay, let's do orange onto this one. Oh gosh, I hope that you guys are ready to start, your lunch. Take your lunch break. If you need to go, that's absolutely fine. I've been here quite long, so it's okay. I truly appreciate you dropping by. And finally, last but not the least, is gonna be Vicky's. Right? Where's my wire again? All right. Okay, so let's measure. Okay, this one. Okay, and then that one. Okay. So one. Okay, this is not an exact science, my friends. You know, it's just guesstimate. I mean, even just, eyeballing things around, and that's fine. That's why this is, perfect for a perfect craft for anyone. Okay, any age. It's gonna be fun. Again, get the lobster class. Okay. Put that in. Put both tails. Okay, on the other end and just pull. Okay, there you go. All right, and then we're gonna do Vicky's. And then we're all gonna put, close them together as I need to get my crimp beads. Okay, again, I need to be away for a few seconds, hopefully not more than a minute. See, this is you can do this while watching TV or watching others, while we're supporting our other friends when they craft. Okay, hopefully I'm not okay that Yvette has not yet started. I know Yvette goes live on around this time. And Crafty Al. I know Alicia also around this time. It's just that I have no other time. A lot of us are doing series of different advent calendars and also some other projects, and finding a time where it won't overlap with somebody else. I actually can do my mornings are actually better for me, if truth be said, but there's so many of you goes live in the morning because that's nighttime for you guys, right? So I said, okay, I won't do mornings. I'll do evenings. And most Filipinos also are going to be at home during, night. Okay, let's not use that blue. Maybe this one. Okay, maybe pink. Okay, and then we will do the... Okay, we will do the blue bead. So, because if this was a wax cord, all you need to do is just to pull those two legs apart, and then you will tie a knot, and like that. But since this is wire, so we are going to be using, okay, crimp beads instead. Okay. So this is the point where I need to say, excuse me once again, as perfect time for you to grab some drink or snack, but we're almost done, my friends, almost. Okay, I just need to grab the crimp beads, but there you go. These are your bag charms, keychains. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna grab them. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a struggle, in a sense that it's not hard, my friends. It's just that the crimp beads are kind of tiny. And so it's hard for me to see. Right? So I have to put them into those crimp beads. Okay, did I grab it both? Okay, did it go in? Right. I think I need to put a little bit of a seed bead. Okay, because the cream beads might go in. Okay, let me grab some seed beads. Seed beads are those beads that are tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, okay. I do crafty owl isn't live. Oh, it said live until 10. Yes, you know what? I do have a be right back. But I forgot to set it up. Thank you, Jay. I should do that. Especially for, Vlogmas. All right, I'm back. This is what we call seed beads, right? So the seed beads are this small, right? So, and it's perfect, okay, to put it at the end, okay, of this one so that the crimp beads won't go inside. Okay, I just need to find a color. Okay, maybe this one, the purple. Oh, good luck, Lala. Your eyes. Okay. I think one went in, but one did not. Okay, so I gotta put them together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need my magnifying glass, which is over there on the other side. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Or maybe I can do it one at a time, but it's gonna be hard. Okay, that doesn't want to go in. I'll try another. Yes, success! Success, friends. There you go. All right, so there you go. That's perfect. You see, the seed beads duty is so that you can put that as like a stopper so that when you put your cream beads, they won't go inside. Okay, so now we can put the cream bead. Okay, I don't know if you can see because they're very, very tiny. Okay. Okay. It's like they're moving. Don't move. This is the part I struggle with when using wire. Because I don't have my magnifying glass. Ta-da! It's there. Okay, and then I will crimp. Only I can find this one. All right. So make sure, okay, that it's tight. All right. And then I will, okay, crimp. Okay, and we will do several of that just to make sure. Okay, so it's better if it's on its side and it's on the mat rather than me holding it because it's so small and my fingers are so big and fat that if I try to hold it, I won't be able to see it. Okay, so I got in one of the wires, one of the legs, so I will just remove and then just secure that inside. There you go. We got two in. All right, and we're gonna crimp that one again. All right, there you go. That's Cordelia's. Woot woot. Okay, one more just to be sure. Okay, I'll add one more crimp bead. Just, better be safe than never. We don't want those beads suddenly falling off. Once you're using them. All Okay, there you go. So this is gonna be post-Christmas, my friends, and probably New Year's. So I'll send it in January, the first week. Definitely before Valentine's, it's gonna be with you. All right. So we're gonna cut. There you go. One done. Cordelias. Yahoo! Woot woot. All right. So now we are going to do crystals. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get some seed beads as well. So let's do some purple. Okay, I think we'll do the purple. Okay, you see some of these beads though, there you go. All right, and then now we can do the crimp bead. Oh, they're so tiny. It's like, this is like having Shanna feels. You know how when Shanna works with those very, very tiny die cut shapes and stuff? I have that kind of feeling right now. And they keep on like jumping as if they have a mind of their own. Okay, one is in. Let's just put the other one in. Like so. It's like a little bit of, there you go. One is in. Okay, and then we will just crimp, making sure that everything, all right, is there. Okay, and then we will crimp. All right, one down, two more to go. So I do want to put like 3 crimp beads. Okay, your crimp beads, the ones I got in the US, but I am already out of it, are nicer in the sense that it's bigger, wider. I like it. Ours, the ones you can buy here, are a little bit, tiny. All right, so one more. So I'm using a flat, and then what do you call this? There you go. My memory again. This a flat nose. There you go. But make sure that the face of which does not have ridges. Okay, that thing fell. Okay, so that it doesn't make like additional markings on your wires. Come on, get in. At least one. If you get one in, then that's perfect. Okay. All right. So how many did we get? Okay, only one. So it's once you get one inside, it's easy now to just put in the second one. All right. So that's our second. All right. And finally, the last one. I don't think I have any more over there. So let's add some more crimp beads. Okay. And then we've got 2 more. So for me, I think this is the hardest part. The putting together or the putting in the crimp bead. Ooh, I got this one. Both of them in. Ooh, cool. That's perfect. All right. There you go. And we will just cut that. Ta-da! We have crystals done. So Cordelia and Crystal have actually the same number of letters? Or Cordelia just has no, it's the same. It's the same. Exactly the same number of letters, friends. How cool is that? Okay, let me just pull it inside here so that we can show our finished ones. All right, so now we are at Shanna's. Okay, Shanna's. What is this? Keychain. Okay. All right, so we add seed beads onto this one. What color do we want? Okay, let's go for the orange one. Since this one has like an orange border. Okay, so let's do that one. Ta-da! There you go. Okay, and then we will get this one. Okay. Put that in. Awesome. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but definitely I'm going to be doing another 4-day thingy because that was round. Okay, I needed a flat nose. This one's right. Okay, because I stopped at 13. It's already the 22nd. So I'll be doing another 4-day tomorrow. So that's going to be 17, 18, 19, 20. And then the next day will be till 23rd. Okay, and finally I've caught up with it. Okay, and then the next ones I'll be having guests coming in, so definitely I cannot not go live, right? Because we have guests. All right. And in one of those days, I would love for you to meet, the comic club of my son. They are being mentored by an awesome, he's a local children's book author, illustrator, and he's a dear friend of mine as well. Both Robert and his wife are very dear friends of mine, and their son is my son's BFF. He considers him, his BFF. They both love board games. They both are, content creators as well. They have their own gaming channel. Okay, and some of the other kids as well you'll get to meet. I'm like, when I see them at work, last week, one of the reasons why I wasn't able to go live last week was in preparation for, I helped them out with the merch, right? To help promote their comics. We did, some merch for them, stickers, button pins, stuff like that. So, whenever I see them work, it's like, wow, amazing. So they did an intensive, 13 weeks of, basics of creative writing, and then illustration from their mentor, Robert Magnuson. And then after that, they created their own comic. And I helped, also make the comic and at the same time print it out. So that's why I was unable to really show up. I just really had to help the kids with this awesome, project that they have. And so they presented it, and it's called the Com Fest. So it's a comic fest. So it's really for kids who would love to, tell their own story at the same time through comics or through prose. So B-Boy is kind of onto the a little bit older level. So he's more prose, more words and stories than illustrations. But we do have like 10-year-olds and 9-year-olds who have more illustrations, drawings, and you would be amazed at how good they are. And I feel like I cannot even do like stick figures. They're so amazing, and I will introduce you to them in the next couple of days. We're finalizing still the schedule, the time that they're gonna be here, since we do have like younger kids, so they will be coming in a little bit earlier. So I'm not sure if you are gonna be able to watch that live because it might be too early for you. You guys might still be asleep, but definitely you can watch it on replay. All right. So the last crimp bead and the last keychain bag charm. Okay, for tonight, of course, is our dear Vicky's. Also a great, remembrance for her reaching 200. And Shanna, I'm not sure, haven't checked yet just yet. Is she almost to the 3,000 mark? I know that she did reach the 2,000 earlier on this year or mid of this year. And of course, we do want to celebrate, these milestones. And thanks to you guys, I actually also reached the 11K earlier this year. I know, not earlier this year, but earlier this month. All right. So, looking at it again. Okay, let me just close this. I might accidentally bump it and everything is going to be all over the place. And these are seed beads and cream beads are very, very tiny. And it's so hard to pick them up. All right. Cordelia. Okay. Oh, we need a bag. Okay, we need a bag to show it. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. So let's pretend this is your bag. Okay, this is your awesome bag. Okay, so you can have it dangle like that. This is gonna be Cordelia's. This is gonna be Crystal. And then you have Shanna's. And then you have Vicky's. All right. How cool is that? Right? It's super cute and super nice. I love it, right? So those are, okay, this is for day number 16, right? So we got this from day number 16. Thank you, kids. This was kind of surprise because this is really for kids, right? But anyways, I hope that, Crystal, Vicky, Cordelia, and Shanna, that you will like this. And it's going to be, a nice accent to your, craft bags. Right? So let me just go back to the chat. I'm sorry I haven't been able to. Wow, so many beads, said Jay, right? Because, yes, I am into, I love jewelry making. It's, everything. And I think it's the same for all of us, right? So it's like all of the crafts somehow, it's like overlap with one, each other. And we can use it for even our cards. Oh, there we can our same number too. Oh, yes, correct. So Shanna and Vicky, correct. And then Crystal and Cordelia. Oh, how cute is that? I love this. Yes, thank you so much, man. I wish I would love to make one for everyone. This is it's so relaxing, I tell you. Right? Is he doing any series this year? Yes. Yes, he is. I think he's going to be doing Sonic. He's into Sonic big time this time. Be right back. Yes, 3265. What this is 3265. Sorry, what's that? Oh, already on the 3,000. Already. Okay, gosh, that is so fast. I think Shanna just reached 2,000 about 2 months ago. 3 months ago, and now she's like in less than a month or just a month, she's now in the 3,000. Gosh, she is crushing it, my friends. Awesome. Woot, woot. But we have to give it to Shanna. She really does amazing content, and she's very regular with putting out content. And with YouTube, that is a must, right? So great inspiration. Shanna, thanks for sharing. 3,265. Woot woot. Thank you so much, Crystal. Hi. Hello. This is my dear friend Caroline, my crafty adventures. Just like me, she is into so many different crafts. And she loves decorating. And she does love, upcycling and making very ordinary things look really luxe and, pretty. I can't wait to put it on my craft bag. Yes, yes. I'm so excited to, send this as well. And Cordelia is back. Perfect, Cordelia, because your bag charms are done. And this is an actual bag, right? So I just wanted to show how it's going to look like. Right. Oh, you love Sonic too, Jay. Yes, my kids love Sonic. At least the classic Sonic. There you go. Shannon, that's fantastic. Yes. Also, Caroline, and whenever she does live, she's like, she sometimes have like 60, 70, people on the live. I'm so proud of her. Just like me, Caroline is not very techie, but she does, with the work, with the help of her son, Matthew, and her amazing hubby is so, Dick, who is very, very supportive. She is also crushing things. There you go. And hello, hello, my dear friend. Create and relate. Hello, hello. Yes, so I'm so happy that we will be ending the year with a lot of milestones reached. Again, even though this year has not been very, easy for a lot of us, we still have these kinds of milestones to be able to celebrate, right? And keep us going. All right. Thank you so much, my friends. Okay, just for those who are just coming in. All right. So we did unboxing for days number 14, 15, and 16. So we did combine. If only I can find. Oh, there you go. Okay. So 14, 15, and 16 is okay, our dice. Okay, so these are the two dice, and pet sticker was for day 14. This is day 15, I think. And then 14 was this one's. Where are they? Where are the buttons, my friend? Okay, we did the let me see. Where did I put them, my friend? We did do the okay, here we go again. Things are missing. I can't find them, but there are button press and one that is actually a hair tie. Are they on the floor? No, those are dice. Give me a second, my friend. Let me just navigate through the mess that is my craft table at the moment. But apparently, I really cannot find it. It must have, definitely, at the end of the live stream when I no longer need. Oh, there you go. See, I found it. I found it. Okay, so this is day 14. So, we did this button press. Of course, I laminated this one manually. No machine needed. All right. And then this one. Okay. For a hair tie. Okay. So they all look like this. Okay. So this is for the pin. Okay. Button pin. This is 32 mm. Okay. And this one is for the hair tie. Okay, so the backing looks like that. And then I just added the hair tie. So it does now look like this. All right. So that is day number 15. Right. And then this is day number 16. All right. So let me just open everything. So at least everybody can see the 3 days. Okay. 4 days rather that we did catch up. Okay, so there you go. This would be a nice flat lay, but I'm not so good at that one. Okay, there you go. All right, so that's it for me today. And thank you so much, my friends, for the super chats, Cordelia and Vicky, right? And I hope that, of course, Stacy. There you go. Stacy is Create and Relate, my dear friend. She is based in the UK, and she is also doing a special Advent calendar series, but hers is quilting, right? So, and she does other things on her channel as well, but that's the main point and the main one. So, if you could check her out as well and check each other out if you are coming in for the first time watching and you don't know anybody in the chat or even me, right? So, I hope that you would consider subscribing and then please don't forget to hit the like button for this live stream. All right. So, again, I am going to be doing this till the 4th. Okay, that's for my Advent calendar series. And then from the 25th to the 31st, I will be joined by amazing guests who may or may not be crafters, but definitely there will be crafting. All right, so with that, thank you so much again, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow for another Crafty Nights Vlogmas here on Mommy Guide Inc. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much again. See you tomorrow. Stay safe. All right. Bye.